Hi and welcome to the channel where we are role-playing and storytelling in Crusader Kings 3. Our main protagonist is King Stalkgarder here. He's of House Korp and he's the King of Sweden. I'm role-playing, which means that I'm basing all my decisions on a character, his traits and the personality I have developed for him during the storytelling parts of this Let's Play. There's really no easy way to explain what I mean by storytelling, so if you're interested you will just have to watch an episode or two to get the hang of it. And last time I played I recorded an entire episode without pushing the record button on my computer, so it was lost. So I had to go back and find an autosave that I think is pretty much where we left off last time. Because last time our raiders came home from Brittany and I said that in the next episode we will have to go down and help our brother again in Aquitaine. And it looks like the game autosaved when I dropped off the loot and sent my armies down here to help my brother, the King of Aquitaine. So that is good. I hope that I and you didn't miss anything. I made some serious progress though, both gameplay wise and storytelling wise in the lost episode, so I hope I will be able to replicate most of it. But let's get on with it and go down to Aquitaine first and help my brother here. It's Chieftain Vagn of House Korp leading my armies, coming down here on the longships, ready to help my brother. Here we are. Let's go beat those annoying Catholics that are pestering my brother. Yeah, there we go. We are coming in here to engage the last of these populists. Hopefully that will wipe them out and give us a quick victory in this war. Yeah, and we have 100% war score. My brother should make peace. And here's an event involving my wife, Queen Aslaug. I am a little confused as to why my wife wants to present a grand gift to me in the courtyard. I soon understand, however, as Queen Aslaug orders a group of soldiers into line, a complete regiment raised from my own lands, ready to serve you. This is a grand gift. So she has found some men. So I can get 210 men or personal guard, which will increase my personal prowess. I think I will go for personal guard. And there my brother made peace, that is good. Let's stand down armies. And yeah, it looks like we're exactly where we left off before, because now we can hold this loot here. But before I get on with the loot, why don't I make a strong alliance again with the House Ivaling, betrothing my 4-year-old son Otta to Björg Sölkvistdotter here. I found this when I was clicking around, and this is a good alliance, and I only really have one good alliance at the moment, so I will ally with the Ivalings here. And let's get on with this loot. It is high time that all Sweden comes together to make sacrifice to the gods. These rituals not only bind the fightful together, they confirm my place as king of all the lands. We started the loot a couple of episodes back, but it got cancelled because my brother called me into one of his wars again. But I will invite every lord and commoner in the kingdom to this loot. Social manipulation. It's with Jarl Ingebjörg, House Njudunga, she's the Jarl of Småland. The first time it happened I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal Jarl Ingebjörg has grown bolder. Her challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. She's testing my limits. The others are sure to follow unless I give her a taste of her own medicine. So I can say I will ignore her and steal her ideas, which will give me lifestyle experience. Or she shall have tasks which are impossible to complete. Or a subtle threat of violence will put an end to this. Or how dare you challenge your king? So what would I do? I am cynical, gluttonous and impatient. She is paranoid, brave and ambitious. I think this is the best choice because of her ambition. She shall have tasks which are impossible to complete, and because her being ambitious, she might try to do them anyway. Let's go for that. Master of Suppression. When Jarl Ingeborg tried to complete her task thoroughly, I scolded her in front of everyone, and when she hurried to get done in time, I displayed her sloppy work for all to see. She bent herself backwards to please me, yet I never acknowledged her efforts. Now she remains quiet, eyes cast low. Cruel perhaps, but it had to be done. Alright, that was a success. And I can get a new perk for this. Let's continue working our way down to Patriarch. And there's someone in my court. Let's take a look at that. It's my son Ulfkill. He's sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas for the third time this month. My courtiers whisper about him being an artistic genius in the making, but the servants complain about scrubbing the floors free of paint in the wake of his inspirations. I will nurture his genius. That seems like the good thing to do. Oh, here it is, the Grand Blut. Here's this text where we get to choose if we want to sacrifice animals or humans and animals, and I will go with only the finest sacrifices will do, man and animal alike. And I shall find someone in my dungeon to sacrifice. How about Nodiuenet Vergwallon of House Korp. They are the rulers of Brittany, our favorite raiding target. We are probably related to her in some way, because, or maybe not, because this is the man that was married to Giselle, her grandfather, but her grandmother is another person. So anyway, well, it would have been a very distant relative if she'd been related to our house in any way, but let's designate her a sacrifice. Nodiuenet Vergwallon, you will honor the Norse gods. The guests at the Blut are so numerous that they blanket the air around the temple, sending up a cacophonous roar as Nodiuenet is hauled up to the altar. The very first in a long line of men and beasts stretching far out of the doors. She thrashes ferociously as the Godar trotter her life away, the light in her eyes lasting till the first animal is slaughtered. Human corpses to the hanging tree, animals to the cooking fires. All gore is collected in a bowl, and Godar use it to paint the walls of the temple inside and out. Truly a spectacle worthy of the gods. So I hope that Nodiuenet Vergwallon is proud that she is being sacrificed to our gods. I will impress the local nobility at the feast that follows this. For those of you who have watched before, you know the prophecy that Riksgårdsmär is working on. She came to us with a prophecy that read something like that she would go to the west where the oceans rest, and she went up to a fjord, a bay in Norway, and found something there. We really don't know what she found yet, but it's definitely interesting. And the second part of the prophecy read something like, the king shall go to the wood, where all roots are understood. And now Mary is coming to us and telling us that she understands what this second part of the prophecy refers to. It's the holy tree Irminsul that was a long time ago worshipped by the Saxon people who lived in Germany around here. They were worshipping the same gods as we are, the Asa gods. They have since long been subjugated and converted by the Christians. But Mayor now understands that what the prophecy refers to is the tree Irminsul, who should be somewhere around in these forests here, in the kingdom of East Francia. And she's coming to the king with this, and the king, he listens to Mayor's advice. He holds her in high regard because of her high learning, and he likes her, and he's intrigued with this prophecy. And if nothing else, these are good lands. He needs more lands for his sons, because at the moment we only hold our ancestral home, the Duchy of Westgötland, here as a personal holding. So conquering is a good thing, and if Mayor wants us to conquer here, then we shall do just that. So we will conquer this Duchy of Westphalen here from the East Francians. So let's go with conquer Duchy, conquer Westphalen, and I think we shall call on our ally, Volin. They are in a good position here strategically to help us. And why not call on Sudaröja as well. And here we have sent in 2 siege armies across the border. And I'm gathering my reserves here to be ready if these 3,000 men here are looking to engage us. Looks like they are looking to engage this smaller force up here. Well, let's be ready for them if they do so. Oh, he's standing still there now. He's trying to go north. Here comes more men. Let's keep an eye on them while we are sieging. I wonder if we can catch him there in the forests. Ulfkel comes of age. This is my son. He became a flamboyant trickster. He is also strong and quick, stubborn, calm and honest. He's a good boy. I will... there's probably... Oh, he's stuttering as well. There's probably no great marriages for him. And I can't send him to the Virgin Guard because I recently sent a son there. Looks like we can catch them there, and our ally, the troops from Volin, they are close. Just hope that this army doesn't go attack this siege force. They might, but I still think it's worth it to attack them there. Yeah, Chieftain Vagn is leading, and we are engaging them in the plains there. No defensive advantage for them. And our ally is close. He will reinforce with these men, but we have some levies coming here as well. So let's go and have ourselves a battle. Battle of Kloppenburg. We are winning decisively, that's no surprise. That was a great win for us. And let's go see if we can catch them again, while we are sieging here. Looks like we shall. They will have some reinforcements, so I hope our ally is gonna follow us up there. We have our best army going into battle, and levies following, but they still have a lot of numbers there. It looks like they made a mistake and sent the main bulk of their forces across the straits, and we caught the small one. The main one is gonna go back to reinforce, but they will be too late. They are just gonna walk into a death trap, but when we have routed the smaller army, and they came across here just to get slaughtered. This is great for us. This war is off to a really good start. Shouldn't be long now. No, I got ill. At least I have a wise man who's a novice physician and has a high learning. Einar as a physician. King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedy, says Einar. A risky treatment may have a great outcome, but could also lead to worsened symptoms or permanent injuries. A safe treatment might lessen symptoms temporarily and has few risks. Or mystic treatments are unpredictable. The result of strange rituals may be miraculous, but it could also drive you mad. That's intriguing. Or leave me be. What would he do? He's a cynical man, so he wouldn't lean towards this risky treatment, although I am intrigued by it. Maybe since he's been very inspired by Mare these last few episodes. And this man is a wise man. He's known for his unconventional but practical approach to religion. So it should give him... Oh, I'm gonna go with this. Even though he is a cynical man, he is definitely willing to try new things. Let's try it out. Conflicted feelings. Einar had me drink an especially heavy brew. Every night before bedtime. It loosens the fabric of your being, letting the spirits into your body, he assured me. It is also quite relaxing, he admitted, grinning at me. I am still not sure how I feel about what happened, yet I cannot deny that most of my symptoms have gone away since. I do not know what I expected, but that was not it. I get greatly reduced disease symptoms, which will give me a massive boost to my health. Well, maybe something else will happen from this treatment later. Or maybe it was just a really good treatment he administered. We are catching another small force here. Oh, the enemy banner. Chieftain Vagn. The Battle of Wesel ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listen to the messenger as he reads the report from my commander, Chieftain Vagn, and then turn to the soldiers before me. My lord, we cornered the remaining enemies as they made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner. It's East Franconian war banner, famed large wall ornament. It will increase my number of knights and give me other bonuses as well. It's a great banner, so I can spend some prestige to add it to my collection, or throw it on the celebration pyre. But no, this banner is too good to throw on a pyre. Let's add it to my collection, and I want to go and have a look at that right away. So we already have this Moimulid dynasty banner here, and there's our banner. So where is our Franconian? Well, looks like I will have to replace this Moimulid dynasty banner with this East Franconian war banner, because that is much better looking and much better. So there's the hung that hide of the black rabbit. There. Oh, this only has a spot for a small wall ornament. Ah, right, I get it. That's a really great banner there. Someone is plotting to kill Audur. That's not good. She is my sister and my best friend. We must stop this. Available dynasty legacy. That's good, I will take a look at this. Yeah, let's go with the sea wolves here. It is fitting for Viking dynasty. So here comes Duchess Ermengarde to pay homage. Show her in at once. Though the Duchess has clearly practiced the Norse vows, she mispronounces several sections, humorously changing their meaning and leaving my courtiers stifling titters. So she has practiced our language and she's trying to speak, but she's making some mistakes that makes people laugh at her. I can relate, I suppose. So I can gain court grandeur and renown by saying, "Good effort, Ermengarde. It is not an easy language." Or go with, "Do you have any idea what you just said?" No, I will go with this one. Why should I? There's nothing in his character to say that he would scorn her like that. She made a good effort. It's impressive that she's trying to learn our language. Schemer discovered. It's my courtier Skaldvia. That's not good. Can I imprison her for this? This is an act of tyranny. It was just revealed that she's plotting to kill my sister and best friend. Why would it be tyranny to imprison her? At least imprison her to question her about it, right? But no, apparently we cannot do that. Here's a count. I can ransom him for 50. Let's do it. I will try to chase down this small force here. Caught them. Crushed them. That's great. Quite satisfied. This is the son of my Dutch duke vassal of House Akra. So I can make him content or fickle or trusting. I think I will go with content. It's good to have content vassals. My old self, this is my sickness. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I'm glad to be well again, and this mysterious treatment apparently did wonders. This is a good turn of event. I'm glad I risked that. Oh, here's someone with an inspiration. That's always interesting. It is Doya. She has an adventure inspiration. She wants to go to Northern Europe. She's very competent. She's a Sapmi woman, a rational zealot. Who is a poet? Well, I will sponsor her. It will cost me 55 gold to send her to Northern Europe, although she is a Sapmi and she's already in my court, so I'd say that she's already succeeded in her will to go to Northern Europe. But maybe she wants to go even further north, Svalbard or Murmansk. Anyway, I shall sponsor her. This war should soon be over. I think we might need one more siege, but... Alternative reading. In a dusty corner of the library, I find a tomb, bound in leather and inscribed with weird symbols. Partially hidden behind other books, it is old, but has obviously seen some recent use. As I leaf through it, I quickly come to the realization that it deals with some unconventional knowledge. Interesting. So I could go with interesting. I glance around before sitting down to read. Or heresy. I'll turn it into the Godar. No, he is interested. And here's the inspired Duoya. The time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my king. My beneficiary Duoya bows as well as she can while weighted down by heavy bags. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled for during my journey? So I can ask for exotic animal, a skull or hide, or a trinket, or a tapestry, or I trust your instinct. I don't know which one of these I would want, so let's go with the fourth one. I trust your instinct. She is the adventurer, and it said she was very competent, so she will find me something good. So I stationed besiegers there to send the other levies to help reinforce when I catch this army here, because I don't want them going up north, messing up stuff, and maybe if we beat them, we can end this war. Yeah, we crushed them there, and we also won the siege of Baron of Siegen here. Alright, that should do it. Let's enforce our demands here. There we are. It's a victory. We conquered the Duchy of Westphalen, so we now hold all of this land here. And most importantly, we have fulfilled the part of the prophecy that Mare laid out for us. She told us that a king goes to the wood where all roots are understood. And she told us that this wood was in Germany here, and now we have conquered it, so it only remains for us to find the wood she's referring to and what she wants us to find there. But it's no secret that Paderborn here, it is the place of the tree Irminsul that was worshipped by the Saxon pagans before the Christians came. So we shall give it back its real name. So this is a good look for this former chieftain of Paderborn. It shall be named Irminsul, and its emblem shall be the Tree of Life, Irminsul. Very important for people of the Asa True Faith. Let's finish it. And now we have Irminsul, chiefdom of Irminsul. That's great. And we will have to, because I started this war and I called in Sudaröja, and I think 2 days later he called me into an offensive war against the Danelaw here, and he's losing it badly. So he really hasn't been helping us at all, but we made this alliance, so we shall honor it. So we will send our forces to the Danelaw here. Let's go there and see what we can do to help him. And we also have an empty council position. It's a chancellor. It was this Dutchman who held it, and he bled to death. Maybe he was fighting for us down here. Or maybe he died some other way, but he is dead, and now it is his son, my vassal and ward. Could convert him, but like I said before, I will for most part, unless I have a strong reason to respect at least my noble vassals' right to choose their own religion. This character will. Other characters might think differently, but that's who Stalkarder is. He doesn't care what other people believe. But we shall need a new chancellor. Looks like my nephew here. Who is he? Hallstein. He's one of Auder's boys. Well, yeah, I could appoint my brother here. He likes me now, but he's not really good at it. And he, at one point, he rebelled against me. I have forgiven him for it, and looks like he has forgiven me as well. But still, he is. Had he been better at the job, I would have given it to him. But now let's have Auder's boy here, Hallstein. Auder is my best friend, so she is recommending him, and I will assign him as my chancellor. And with this conquest and being one step closer to reveal the secret behind Riksgodimer's prophecy, what might be hidden under the roots of the Irminsul tree, that's for the king to find out, and he will find it out in future episodes. There will probably be one soon. If you want to encourage me to keep on doing this, consider placing a like and subscribing. I really enjoy seeing that there are a few people out there watching my stuff. It encourages me to keep on uploading my sessions to YouTube. So do that if you want to see more, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.